Oops, he did it again, folks. Donald Trump has vanished amid a national crisis, and new rumors about his health are running wild. Is it his mind, his heart, or did he just get really lazy? Lazier than usual. Welcome to Occupy Democrats. I'm David Reddish. We close out the first week of October with a crisis here in the United States. Republicans in Congress refused to negotiate with Democrats over a budget resolution, resulting in a government shutdown. Insurance premiums are set to skyrocket with cuts to the subsidies for the Affordable Care Act. House Speaker Mike Tiny Johnson is refusing to seat a newly elected Democratic congresswoman who has vowed to support the release of the Epstein files. And the Trump administration has vowed to fight a war on the American people. Yes, really. And now Donald Trump, a man who lives for attention and the spotlight, has gone missing. Again. You'll recall his last public appearance, of course, speaking to a meeting of generals in an embarrassment of a speech. Here's a little recap. Now, pay close attention to how Trump holds his body in this footage.
Speaking before an unprecedented gathering of the nation's top military brass, President Trump told leaders of the armed services that defending the homeland should be the military's first priority.
After spending trillions of dollars defending the borders of foreign countries, with your help, we're defending the borders of our country from now on.
He says that includes deploying troops in the National Guard to U.S. cities, singling out what he called Democrat-run cities.
Chicago, New York, Los Angeles, they're very unsafe places, and we're going to straighten them out one by one. And this is going to be a major part for some of the people in this room. That's a war, too. It's a war from within. If you try to poison our people, we will blow you out of existence.
Critics of this rare meeting raised concerns about security and also cost, with military officials traveling from their posts around the world on short notice.
Did you catch that? Did you notice how he kept his head cocked to one side and seemed to have low energy and occasionally slurred his words? Yes, it gets worse, so stick around. And granted, some of Trump's slurring and low energy there might be because he expected the kind of rapturous cult-like applause he sees at his rallies. Generals aren't known for being so rowdy. They're disciplined people. So maybe Trump was just upset about the lack of a response. But keep in mind, this isn't the first time we've seen Trump struggle through a speech, nor is it the first time he's suddenly gone missing after a major event. Recall that over Labor Day weekend, rumors actually swirled that he dropped dead before he emerged again after the holiday, appearing with a strange bruise on his hands. It appears he's ducked into hiding in similar fashion again, and now one CNN commentator is openly voicing his reasons why. And somehow, coupled with the military in American cities, the government shutdown, the immigration raids, it all makes a lot of sense. Speaking on the network last night, commentator Jack Cocchiarella observed that Trump appears to not even want to do his job at all, leaving Russell Vogt and Stephen Miller in charge of the presidency.
Are not giving any indication of when it's going to end. But what do you think it's going to take to get the job done? Are Democrats going to have to blink or Republicans?
Well, it doesn't seem like much of a give and take right now. The only thing that Donald Trump seems willing to give is his Trump 2028 hat out to Chuck Schumer and, of course, Hakeem Jeffries, who it doesn't really seem if he knows who that is at this point. Trump, to me, is kind of this dementia-addled, really nursing home patient in the White House right now. He's leaning on Vaught, he's leaning on Stephen Miller, because he doesn't want to get the job done. What Trump wants to do is take this as an opportunity, in my opinion, to go out and golf, to, I guess, maybe remodel some more parts of the White House. He just doesn't seem interested in negotiating. He's taking pleasure in what Russ Vaught said would be the traumatizing of federal workers. Like, that was their goal coming into this administration. And so it seems like that's all they want to do. And I don't know how that gets any Democrat who actually cares about people who are going to see their premiums double, triple, come to the table. And why would you? It's an administration that doesn't want to engage.
So, Don, where you gone? If you're not a subscriber to our channel, and if not, do so now for goodness sakes. If you've seen my other reports, you know that I contend Trump is not, as the White House asserts, suffering from chronic venous insufficiency. He's suffering from congestive heart failure, which would account for all his symptoms, his bruises, his behavior, and his long absences. The speculation also comes concurrent with a new essay by reporter Brian Kareem on Salon that also speculates that Trump is in health decline and that he's running scared amid court setbacks, the shutdown, Epstein, and more, all of which have him abdicating power. Hence J.D. Vance's sudden media blitz. The VP is trying to consolidate his power, just like Stephen Miller, just like Russell Vogt. We could be witnessing a new White House civil war as Trump reels. More than 150 years ago, Walt Whitman penned his famous poem about the death of Abraham Lincoln, "O Captain, My Captain." He noted the terror of a country without a leader, a ship adrift without a captain. Well, folks, there's nobody guiding this steering wheel, and there are icebergs all around us. We'll keep you updated on the state of Trump's health when he reemerges, and on all other breaking news as it happens. This is Occupy Democrats.